morning, good afternoon. This is the Experts About Nothing podcast. I am your host, Wesley, and we are back for another week of what I am sure is tomfoolery. Once again, I'm your host, Wesley, and Brand is here. And Durante, I don't know, we ain't hear from him in a few hours, but I think he's okay. And he, I think, will be here at some point in time. If not, we'll put a search party out for him in due time. Anyway, Brent, man, how you living?
Hey man, it is Tuesday, and against all odds, we have survived another week.
I don't know. Against all odds sound rough, man.
Hey, hey man, Wes, gas high. It's hot outside. Light bill high. The kids finally gone back to school, but guess what? The mom and the pops had to do: buy them kids clothes and stuff and get them ready to go. Listen, Wes, it's hard out here.
It is something out here. I'll give you that now. It is absolutely something out here. And yes, it is definitely been hot. I tell you something else though. My allergies are whooping my behind today.
Mm.
Oh my goodness, I've been sneezing. I've been sneezing since 7 o'clock. Eyes been running, my nose gonna run. Just all kinds of tomfoolery today. I don't know what's up with that. I'm not a fan, and it can go away. You know what I mean?
I mean, Wes, let me ask you: Are you a ragweed sufferer?
Yeah, I'm a sufferer.
Oh, I mean, oh, hey, now listen, you told me that against all odds, you just said you a sufferer. I mean, I'm just
I'm suffering, but yeah, hey man, you made it sound rough, man. I mean, we just, you know what I mean?
hey. Well, remember, I wrote. Oh, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, well, wait, real quick. Let's dissect your allergies. Did I tell people why I said against all odds? Because you know why it's against all odds. Okay, Wes.
Mhm.
So, okay, you're suffering. Now, I learned today that the trees also. I didn't know this. I was this week years old when I learned that the trees also do some trees do a burst of pollen here in the waning hours of the summer as we prepare for autumn. I don't know why the trees are waking back up because baby, y'all done already budded and gave leaves and flowers and whatever else you gonna do. But there are some species of trees here locally that budded back out. So when I checked the allergy thing the other day, I seen the ragweed, which I knew it's time for that. I seen some of the other grasses and things, and then I seen the trees were back. I hadn't seen that in like 2 months, but the trees are back. So that's the other thing.
Oh, well, I don't know what that's about. I have no idea. But they can kick rocks, all the rocks, and whoever's bright idea was to plant all these pollinating trees in the first place. They can kick rocks too, cause yeah, your boy is out here. I'm getting by. You know what I mean? We out here making it do what it do. But yeah, we don't 10 out of 10 don't recommend this situation. But anyway, um you were talking about the kids going back to school, and it is that time of year. And I have been enlightened that the children these days seem to hate school quite a bit more than what maybe we disliked a little bit of school. Some of these kids just like, nah, man, this ain't for me. And it's very interesting. It's very,
Hmm.
very interesting
Hmm.
because I've heard from many a soul as of late. These kids just don't like school, man. I don't know. Did you have a lot of trepidations about going to school back in ye youth, back in our old days? Cause we old now, man. You know, you start thinking about how long it's been since we was in the elementaries, the middles, and the high schools.
Well, I'm here to tell you it's been almost 2 decades since you did the high school dance, so don't worry about that. But
Well, I mean, you
let's
put some more years on that middle school, and then you put some more years on that elementary, and you come up with some math. You know what I mean?
I I understand what you're saying. So for me, I don't
Mm.
know. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know that I hated school, right? This gonna sound bad, but now the positives about school, and I think these are some of the positives I have in my adult life as it pertains to my job. So, ladies and gentlemen, prepare for me to draw similarities and differences. Okay, this is a Venn diagram. Okay. Hey, it's school time. If you don't know what a Venn diagram is, time to look it up. I don't know if they're teaching the kids that today or not, but that's not
Probably
here nor
not. No.
there. Okay. At times, okay, going to school was great because you would see your people. So I was down for seeing my people. Okay. Going to school would allow me to participate in extracurricular activities, be it sports, clubs, things like that. And when you grow up in a house like I grew up in, not that we didn't have opportunities to do things and go visit and blah, 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 but my folks weren't letting us go everywhere. So if it was a school sponsored function, that's sort of a loophole where I could do some things. My only other loophole would be church. Okay. So I take a loophole where I get a loophole, and I do enough of the church because we be there a lot too. So I was like, okay, cool. Let me see what these secular people talking about. Don't worry about it. Anyway, anyway, that's an incentive to go to school. Now, obviously, as you are growing up and as a young man, obviously I was interested in the opposite sex, so they were there as well. So all of the things that I mostly liked, besides sleeping and maybe video games, could be in school. And I'm a person that like books, so I like to read. Not unless they want to read some of the stuff we were reading all the time in class, but some of it I enjoyed, and so that part was fine. But I often thought of school like work. Like, when you you get up to go to work, Wes, you wake up in the morning and you're like, well, maybe not you, but many people are like, hi. It's like that deep sigh. Hi. Now, you need to go to work. You might be like me where you are fortunate enough you work with people that you like. And so that helps with the sting. Obviously, money helps with the sting. But then there are obviously its detractors, right? And so just like, as an adult job, school had its detractors too. Sometimes you have teachers that aren't nice or aren't friendly, or sometimes you struggle with the subject. And so there are things that could make school untenable. Also, unnecessary interpersonal drama between the foolishness that is adolescence and all of the swings and of to and froing of hormones and all that creates. And obviously, as adults, we don't escape that in its totality, but um, it's different as an adult. You can do some stuff as an adult to kind of get yourself out of some things. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Um, in a lot of ways, it's like a job, and so just like I can see people don't sometimes like their job, I could see how people wouldn't sometimes like school, but I wouldn't say that it's a total, like, for me, it was never a total negative. I also understood that education is key to a better life and all that good stuff. But more importantly, the people were there. I enjoyed many of the subjects there. So for me, I would go. The only time I wasn't really keen on going was when I was almost an adult and I had paid my dues, and then I was taking an hour and a half trips to Radford and stuff. But that's not everybody had that as their high school experience. So but that's the only time Wes I really wasn't trying to be at the place on a consistent basis.
But you showed up to the place when you need to show up. Then you left, so it all worked out. Well, but I don't know. You can keep them books, by the way. I was never, never, ever, 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 ever a fan of any of them books. You know how we can get the bookie tickets and go get the free pizza? Man, they can keep all of them things, man. We just get some pizza, man. I don't want none of these books with these stickers on it. I don't care nothing about none of that. Um, the couple bookie things I did get, I ain't gonna
Mm.
lie to you. I ain't read all them books. I ain't read that book all the way through. So I read some of that book.
How'd you do book reports before we were able to cut corners?
I don't think we had to do book reports. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I need a time machine. I listen, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all know notoriously, my friend Wesley don't remember a lot, so
Yeah,
I need to go back and see, because that's something minuscule enough. Wes might dismiss since he don't like reading. It's already at something he don't like.
yeah.
But I'm curious. We did
Like
book
did
reports.
you get your book and stuff?
No. I just a book report. Like sometimes they would
Oh,
give us, like a like assignment they sent home to
like
read. I had to
homework
come.
and stuff? Oh yeah. Oh man, shoot.
Yeah.
Let me tell
So
you
that's what I
my
want to know. So
let
what
me, let me
happened when you had to do your report? Like Wes, you had to tell us what
I got the worst grades of
Peter
my
Peter.
life
Oh,
because when I had to do real book reports, when the
uh-huh.
teacher actually cared and read the stuff,
Uh-huh.
oh yeah, that one, I mean, let me tell you, that's when I realized I did not need advanced English to for any reason. And then I realized I could still get my advanced diploma. Um and I didn't have to take this advanced English class. Yeah. I got out of that real quick. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie to you because that woman gave me that she had good intentions. She was a nice little old lady and everything. But when it came to her being a teacher, oh yeah, she was strict and mean, boy. I tell you, shoot, I got the worst grades I ever got in my life in her class, and I immediately ejected. because I used to be smart, so they kept putting me in all these classes that I didn't necessarily sign up for, but it was the track I was on, so they put me there, and I was there, and stuff, and yeah, it wasn't for me. But I tell you what though, after I got out of her class and I went to regular English, I was like, "Ooh, boy, this what y'all doing here?" Oh, I definitely don't need to be here, but I'm here. What's up, my peoples? It's good to see y'all. I can conversate with y'all, and I ain't got to pay attention at all. So I like this.
Oh, so okay. Let me ask you this: have you ever
Nah,
found?
Kelvin, it was Miss Armstrong. Armstrong was whooping up on me, brother.
Mm.
Shoot. Anyway, what we about to say,
Did,
Brent? Sorry.
did you ever find? Okay, all right. So okay, not reading for school, but we're a little pivot. Did you have
Yep.
you ever found? You never found a book that you never found nothing that you picked up and read and
Oh,
said,
I did like the Hardy Boy joints because it was kind of a little mystery type situation. But other than that, no, not really.
okay, so okay. Well, at least you found something that you would read and enjoy.
I mean, you can enjoy it, I guess. Brand, I'm gonna be honest with you. I read like two or three of them books, and then
Mhm.
eventually I brought the whole collection. I ain't read none of them books. I got that whole collection out there. Ain't cracked none of them books open.
So
I got them just to
so
get
so let me ask you. I'm curious. This will be
them.
my last question on it. So when you read, is it just simply because? I mean, number one, first off, ladies and gentlemen, Wesley lied to us earlier just temporarily. He lied
Yeah.
to us. It was a slight. Wes said he used to be smart. Don't let this man fool y'all. Okay.
Oh, I
Now,
about to.
that being said, um, it is fascinating to me that you've never found something. I know you read a couple of them. When you read books, like especially let's say fiction,
Mm-hmm.
in your mind, does your imagination generate an image, or are you just reading it and their words, and so you understand it as a thing, like you're reading a news report or like court documents? So you think about the sequence of things happening, but it's not necessarily like a movie.
I mean, I typically generate images and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Typically,
I don't. I,
but here's the
you
thing.
it's like okay. Go ahead, Wes.
No, but now
I
what were you about to say?
It's like watching TV. It's
Well,
like what it's written. It's written. So like you're
yeah,
not watching
same
the
difference.
people.
Same difference. It's like movies, all that stuff. Same difference, basically.
Yeah, there you go. So that's why you don't like books. I got it.
Man, let me tell you. So them books that they would assign us to read, man. Let me
Mhm.
tell you, I would open the first of all. I probably made the mistake of mostly laying on my back trying to read these books, but I would open the books. I would be reading the book, and then I would sleep every time. Boy, that was the best sleeping medicine known to man back in my school days. Open that book, almost guaranteed to go to sleep. Wake up the next day. Oh snap! Oh man, shoot, what was I supposed to do for Armstrong again? Oh. Ooh, what these cliff notes at? Let me go look this up. Oh, that's right. She know about the cliff notes, and she know what I this ain't gonna work. And it was always the case. She was ready. She
Mm.
taught that class like a college class. We was writing papers all the time. Another thing I sucked at, by the way. And they didn't like me because of my handwriting, because I wrote real small. So that was a whole nother thing too. Because we was handwriting these papers back then. Because kids, y'all don't know nothing about that. Y'all got computers and stuff. We was, yeah, we had the handwrite papers. It was a different time in the world. Kelvin said, "Well, they ain't try to kill her, so she couldn't be worse than Miss Armstrong saw her." Well, see, the thing about, I mean, Miss Nelson, the thing about Mrs. Armstrong, is that while she was hard on us, her son was a student, and so a lot of the kids that attended her class were also friends with her son. So yeah, they won't try. Like she was a nice old lady. She just was hard on you. She was hard on you when it came to your lessons and what you were trying to learn. She was definitely setting you up to go to college and to be prepared for what professors might throw at you there. But younger me was not equipped and or ready for that at all. And I had to find an exit plan immediately. I tell you that right now.
I'm just trying. Listen, and I'll say this. Obviously, I have my picks of subjects I enjoy.
Uh-huh.
English is a subject that I enjoy. Maybe not so much the correctness of grammar, but I enjoy literature. So that part of English I enjoy. Obviously, you know I like history, so that's a thing. It is interesting to me. I'm not a math person. However, functional math works for me because I need to know how to. So functional math works. The abstract things, once we get beyond like simple level equations, that's for the birds. I need geometry. I need multiplication, addition, subtraction, division. Them are the things I need to understand. Exponents are useful at times, but really not necessarily because I could break it down into smaller numbers. And yes, I know they do new math today. I don't know what new math is, so that's fine. I'm talking 20th century math. That's what they taught us. 20th century math. That's what I know. Okay. So 20th century math, I wasn't the biggest fan of, Wes, but I don't know that I would say I would complete. I would go in, and even though sometimes the
Shoot.
grade didn't always reflect it, I also enjoyed science. Um, I and I took advanced chemistry and needed to do math and had to have a math prerequisite to get in and managed to do that and still hated math. But this is the thing. I did hate the abstract pieces of math. It just was dumb to me. I'm like, this is not gonna be functional math. Now, I get for some people who go into certain things, and obviously for college, obviously, but I'm like, I'm never gonna need to know that actually in the real world. I mean, unless I'm doing something of a greater magnitude. But what I plan on doing, which I'm not doing, but what I plan on doing, I wouldn't need those skills for that no way. So that's fine. But I still went. I didn't. Wes is like, yeah, now that book assignment. Now I need to listen. I got to move. Where I was I was just, hey, I'm just have to struggle through. It is what it is.
I
I
mean,
have to make this
I
happen.
struggled through it, and then I got back to regular standard classes. Okay, so Kelvin said West wanted standard classes. No, I didn't. I kept all my other classes, and I got my advanced diploma. Uh, I think I didn't get the advanced diploma with honors or something. It's one I didn't get something, but it didn't matter. But I all my other classes were I guess advanced or more so. Like I don't know what I took. Doesn't matter. I remember in a second. But like it was just the English class I went to, and I was cutting up, boy. Man, we had because I was who I was at the time, so I had music with me at all times. Man, we had the English teacher dancing at one point in time. She was in there trying to walk it out. It was very interesting times that we had. Once I escaped, because then, like I said, I was back with my peoples. Because when I was in advance, it was all the advanced folks. Which I mean, I was with them in the other classes, but yeah, it sounded weird. But anyways, but yeah, I took college biology. I had chemistry. I did have advanced math. I had like during my freshman year, I had two math. I had block math because we were doing. Ooh, was it trigonometry? Ooh, I think it was trigonometry we were doing in the freshman year or something. I can't remember, but I was part of the pedal program when the pedal program was cool because that was trying to uplift the black youth and whatnot. So if you were considered to have a little skill in math or whatnot, then we did the pedal thing, and yeah, it was a whole situation. We even had a summer program for that actually, which was which was very interesting. I had to lend part of my summer to going back to school. But it was fine because they fed us and stuff, and we did a little bit of things that we did, and even got on about it there.
Mhm.
But
So let
back
me
to the
let me
oh, go ahead.
real quick. This is a question about the class. So let's say same English teacher, same level of advancement for the class, but
Mhm.
let's say your people are in the class. So let's change
Oh, that
the
would have made
demographic.
they wouldn't have made.
No, no,
Woo.
no. That's beside the point. Hold on,
No,
hold on. Let's
okay.
let's we're gonna for a moment we're gonna disregard the
Oh, okay.
profiles of the individuals.
Okay.
Let's just take them at face value. These my people,
Uh-huh.
and by whatever stroke of luck, genius, skill, talent,
Mhm.
they are here with me, and we're all on this level together. And we can, if we apply ourselves, we will succeed. You're going to succeed anyway because you're going to apply yourself. But if they apply
I
this, they
didn't. Clearly I didn't because that's
well, to Kelvin's point, you just wanted to get back in that one particular time. To you, was like, okay,
I didn't want to. I just sucked at the class. It wasn't no desire. I just realized, hey man, this ain't gonna work going forward. I didn't. I hadn't. I mean, I wanted to succeed. I just could. I was unable to.
You were unable
I was
to.
unable to complete the tasks that were put in front of me with the challenges that were presented to me.
Mm, okay. Well, I won't. I will fight you on that one. I'll say that he was unable. They also say there's an unwilling piece to that as well, but I'll leave him alone on that one today. Because hey, you set yourself up fair. Open the
What do
book,
you mean?
land on your back.
Oh yeah,
Open the
yeah,
book.
yeah. Well,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
matter. It didn't matter how I was sitting. That book was gonna try to put me to sleep, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. But that was that. Yeah, man. You can't read the Grapes of Wrath, man. I don't care what you say, but that's some stuff right there.
I mean, that's some stuff, and I ain't saying I'm going to read it for enjoyment. Wes, I read other things that bring me joy. I mean, sometimes it has a little mystery in it. Sometimes it has a little lots of action and things I read. But I mean,
Man,
some things, I learn too.
I ain't like I said. You want me to read the Grapes of Wrath? It's a wrap. I was out here reading about. That was the Dust Bowl one, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Y'all got me out here reading about the Dust Bowl when they struggled. I don't care nothing about them people. Shoot, they ain't got none of my interest. But yeah, if my people in that class, it would have been just as worse. It would have been worse probably,
Ah, okay.
because then I would have paid less attention. Not that the people that were in those classes didn't become my people. I just didn't know them like that. But they were cool enough too. To be honest with you. But
Oh, I mean, I understand as a person that also was in advanced classes, although not doing something. Listen, first off, if it ain't geometry, they can keep the tree. That's what they can do. They just okay. We stop at geometry. That's functional math. I need to know how to put this floor in here. I need to know how to build this wall. I need to that other stuff, Wes. That's make believe math. I don't want that.
wait, Kelvin said, "Man, you need like two advanced classes out of six." LOL. I got it too. Them other four was standard. You was grown. You had a first period throwing a little bit of childhood. You had. I had first period every year. Which wait, y'all ain't had. Wait a minute, Kelvin. You ain't had no first periods, sir. What?
I even that's diabolical to me. We had block scheduling in high school, and we didn't necessarily have per se a home room in high school because the way our campus style was laid out. But we had a first period. That's where you reported in to take roll for the beginning of the day.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think everybody had to have homeroom though, but I guess he just saying after that because I think all had a class he reported to. I mean, I don't know.
Our
He gonna have to
home
lighten us on that.
Okay, our homeroom. So in middle school, we had like y'all probably had where we had 7 periods a day, and our homeroom normally for most people, not all, but for many people in middle school was typically their first period class.
Yeah,
What they did in high school because we transitioned to a block scheduling like you would have in college, where you have like these 90-minute. Well, in college they'd be 90-minute lectures. In high school, it wasn't quite that, but it would sometimes be long, extended learning sessions. Our lunch period, which is the teacher you would see every single day, function like a homeroom. So if you had something that was grade level specific, school level specific, you had to funnel through a homeroom. Our lunch period would function like that in high school.
that's interesting. Yeah, now we had standard class periods all throughout everything. Uh,
Oh, Kelvin living a different lifestyle. Kelvin said, wait a minute. He said, hell no. Second through seventh period, all 4 years. My man said, no first period.
that's why I would run into Kelvin sometimes in the hallways. That kind of explains a little bit. I'd run into Kelvin in the hallway from time to time. And he just would be chilling.
Oh, man.
That's interesting. Holly said I was a nerd. I did concert band, marching band, and was in honors biology and calculus and physics. I see you, girl. You was out here in these streets. I don't know about that marching band and the other part, but them classes, oh yeah, you had some work on your hands. I didn't do physics. I say this sometimes unintentionally, but I because I didn't do this, but when I say it, it sounds I don't mean to, but it happened. I skipped physics because I went to college biology. Um, so that's kind of what happened. Because otherwise, I would have taken physics my senior year, but I went to college biology instead. So yeah, it's kind of how that played out. Kelvin said homeroom. That room was at my house, not at the high school. That's hilarious. But yeah, I
That
mean but at the same time, this is what part of what I'm saying though. Like as kids, we didn't hate school with a passion to the point that we just didn't want to go. But it just seemed like that is part of the new with the new students. I don't know if it the COVID got them and they realized, hey man, being at home is cool and I can do school from home. I don't know what got them because I think because we were in that mode, you know what I mean, of just going. We were going. I don't know about y'all, but I was going since pre-K and since before pre-K because I did Bethune too. So I did Bethune and then Hutchinson. From Hutchinson we went to Lincoln and Lincoln to Dunbar to Glass. So I mean I was always in school. So there was very little breaks there. So maybe because I guess some of them got a break, they feel different about school now, and I guess they feel like it's more of a attendance to school is more of an option instead of a requirement. I don't know. It's very interesting, but I was very much enlightened. But shout out to this kids, and they first day back I think was yesterday here in the city.
yeah.
Um, Shout out to y'all. I hope everything's going well. None of y'all should be watching this podcast because we talk about some crazy stuff sometimes. But if you're here, and I'm gonna tell you like this: enjoy school while you have it. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you, I could go back to school right now and give up some of these bills I got. I'd probably go ahead and do that. You know what I mean? I'd be okay with that, and I could because I can get a whole lot. I can get a whole lot more good trouble if I was in school at this time and I did not have the responsibilities of life. Kelvin said, "That's exactly when you saw me, Wes. I was just getting to school, probably about to be late to second period." He said, "Glass was wild back then, man. Let me tell you, in general, at that school because it was so big and the way it was laid out, and we had the 3 floors and all that stuff, you could like get disappeared real quick, and people couldn't necessarily find you if they were looking for you, which was pretty interesting. And then we had like bathrooms that nobody used, so then you can go duck off. It was weird. It was kind of a whole situation going on at Glass. It was very interesting. Good times. I don't know what y'all got going on over there now, because I know y'all got some renovations going on. But anyway, but yeah, Chad. I mean, if you happen to have younger folk, elementary, middle, and high school folk in your life, I mean, how are they viewing school these days? Is what I want to know because I just it's different, man. It seems to be different than what we had, and I don't know. Kids are crazy.
Now there, where is Durante? Durante, I need my help, brother. If you circling, now would be the time. Um, I'm not gonna hold. I'm not gonna hold y'all long. I just want to make a point here. Once upon a moon, I told this man and our counterparts that the children of today were different. And this gentleman here, with his educated, well-spoken self, he told me,
I don't
Brad, you're over generalizing. You're grouping them together. And I said, well, Wes, I don't mean I'm not saying that they're on outliers. There's always outliers, Wes. But Wes, they are different than us. And Wes told me very adamantly, he will say, no, Brad, I think it's just overgeneralization. It might be. I said, oh, okay. So I didn't belabor that. But this is now the second time something that sort of lines up with that assessment has come back in. I just want the record to show I was correct. Thank you. It took a
I
while.
mean, I believe you that I said this. I don't remember saying this, but I'm sure I did. So, past me, current me says you were wrong because I don't. This just happened.
Well, hey, President, he's all right. I don't, Durante, I, I don't know what he'll be when you pop in. But right now, at this very moment in time, he is okay. He's all right. The aggregate has returned to the mean. He's come back over here. He back over here.
I don't know. I guess. But yeah, shout out to all the kids that are hitting the schools back up and all that stuff. And with all that being said, did you hear about our brother Kawhi and maybe possibly ESPN reporting that the NBA said they ain't find no wrongdoings potentially. Uncle Dennis might just be a menace, boy. I tell you what, this man, allegedly this man might have pulled off some stuff. Is all I can say. Cause they the bleach. No. ESPN reported that the 11th month salary cap circumvention probe found no direct proof that Ballmer paid Kawhi Leonard through sponsors like Aspiration, shifting focus to whether introducing Leonard to partners violated rules. So the NBA came back and said, nah, ain't none of that true. Y'all lying, ESPN. What you talking about? So,
Hold on. But does the verbiage say Balmer didn't pay, or does it say the organization and Balmer didn't pay? Because that matters. That's a differentiating statement, Wes. And I say that because there's a difference between Steve Ballmer paying you it and if somebody else at the organization circumvented the salary cap.
so sorry, I just read so Kevin said, according to this, now this is just what I got right now. I ain't looking to it so far, but in the report it just says Balmer.
Okay.
So assuming there's Balmer Clippers, I'm assuming they just linking it all together, but I don't know that to be the case. This is all
I
like
mean,
this is coming
I
through
mean,
ESPN.
because without that, this just begs the question. Then what would be the purpose of the creation of the dummy corpse? Like, so there's some questions that beg answering, right? Like put aside the sports piece of it, right? Put on your detective hat. That's weird that you would open up a dummy corp, but then not, and money's funneled to it. This is the other fascinating. Money's funneled to it, and in some kind of way, my man is the recipient of or beneficiary of some of the proceeds funneled to these entities. But they're set up to give him money. It's not like he's opening a business. That's a little different. Kawhi buying in would make sense. You get a return on your investment. But that's not what this is. And I'm just okay. So Steve Ballmer won't do it nothing shady. What's this other shady stuff?
Well, it would have been Bowman. It would have been the shady one. But if they didn't find anything, hey man, shout out Uncle Dennis the Menace, boy. He pulling it off and making things happen and shaking moves. That's about all I can say. Hey, and
Mm.
back to the school thing. Kelvin said he knows people that went to Glass and won't let their kids go to Glass. They was working hard to get their kids in LCA or to live in the Heritage District. Glass was really hood. Hey man, I ain't gonna lie. Glass was great. I don't care. I don't care what nobody say. I put the Glass education on top of a lot of other places, including Heritage, by the way. And because I think we had so much opportunity at the school to do different stuff. I was literally in a nuclear technology class. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I had opportunities to do different things. Like I had the robotics club, and I was, you know what I'm saying? I was talking with engineers at Arriva and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like Glass was solid. Glass is definitely absolutely solid in my opinion. Obviously, we got people that didn't consider that to be the case, and they wanted to send their kids to LCA of all places. Boy, I tell you, I don't know what to tell them. Their kids need to get that experience. This is about, ooh, that's crazy. But anyways, um, we'll get back to that in a minute, Kelly. Um, but yeah, man, shout out, like I said, shout out Uncle Dennis the Menace, boy. Uh, he he make things happen for his nephew. He said, nephew, I'm gonna get you to the top, and then when they come to try to find us, they ain't gonna find nothing. Oh Lord.
or
Hey, hey,
or
hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. Durante popped up on the screen. I almost popped back in my seat. Boy, what up, Durante? How you doing?
What do you mean by that?
Because I was talking, I looked up, and you just was sitting there like with the glasses on. I'm like, oh Lord, what's happening?
I'm here.
What up, brother? I'm glad you made it.
I'm here. I'm here.
Okay, glad once again. Glad you made it. Durant, Brant, gonna do what you do.
oh, Devontae, how you living, my brother? Did you eat today?
I'm good. Yeah, I ate today. I ate today.
Did you drink water? I told you. I don't know if you said anything back because after I sent that, then I kind of my phone went into the black hole. I ain't gonna lie, I was busy, but I did tell y'all boys to hydrate. So did you drink you some water today, my friend?
Yeah, I need to drink more because I'm slacking today.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just we
And
out
Brent,
here, just out here.
answer your question. That man ain't said a word.
Now see, I didn't. I didn't. He didn't. Anyway, that's not here nor there. Durante, I'm glad you're
I
here, my
didn't,
friend.
and I realized that when I got on, I was like, dang, I never sent the text back, huh? I'm gonna just get on.
Oh well, we're glad you're okay, and I'm glad that you had a. Well, did you have a good day? I didn't ask that. I asked you, did you
Kind
eat? Did
niggas.
you have a good day?
Oh yeah, that's what
Yeah.
kind is. Okay.
Yeah, we good. Yeah, West is 9:53, 55, whatever. I'm
Sure.
just stop coming on this podcast. I'm gonna stop coming on this podcast, and he gonna be mad. I'm gonna stop coming on this podcast. Promise y'all. Um, I'm good, yo.
Man, you know you like it over here. You just so happen to be late all the time. It's ridiculous. It's just crazy. Anyway, I'll leave you alone.
It brings spice to the show.
No, because people be thinking I need to be nice to you all of a sudden. So it can't be mean to him and give people grace and stuff. So I'm give you something. Anyway,
Is it grace? Is it grace? If you remind them of it, grace tells me that we know that it happened, but we're not necessarily gonna talk about it right now. We just giving you. But that's not Durante. What's the verse of the day?
Verse of the day. I actually don't have a verse of the day. It is
Oh
actually
no.
a
Oh, okay.
good. But it's a good saying. It
Okay,
goes
let's go.
into it.
Okay.
Um, a fool will ask for
Mm-hmm.
the road to be shortened. A wise
Mm-hmm.
man will ask for stronger legs.
Hmm.
Y'all,
I can't.
y'all, ain't-
I can't.
y'all ain't catch
I,
that?
I got it. I got it. No, I like that. I know Wes. Wes, what you got? I know something coming. The wheels is turning. The
I can't.
wheels.
I ain't got nothing to say about that. That's probably a factual statement. Um, I
I
wish
hate
they
it.
would wish that the person would work on functionality, but that's not him. Not there. That way you can use them legs to get to the place on time. But that's nothing. This don't worry.
It never. Hey, I'm telling y'all, he would be like, "Dang, what happened? I'm gonna pull a Byron, pulling a Byron, pulling a Byron. I'm taking a 9 month hiatus, pulling a Byron.
Oh man.
I'll come back Super Bowl.
I told you I ain't had nothing, Brent. I just thought I would just just saying. Anyway, yeah, Durante, man, welcome to the show. We was just talking about Uncle Dennis the Menace and how Kawhi may actually get away with what I mean, that situation.
Romans 8:31.
Oh,
What shall we say about such things as these? If God is for us, who can ever be against us? So right
oh,
now, I feel like nobody's against me because I got God on my side, Wesley. Forget you.
oh. Okay. Okay. I'm glad you took it that way. Cause I'm about to be like Kawhi might not have the Lord on his side, but he might have. And I try not to go here, but the jokes right themselves at this point. Y'all know what I ain't. You know who I ain't seen betting on no games in no NBA? People that look like Steve Ballmer. You know what? Them boys got caught. You know who the other side of Dennis the Menace's chaos is? Steve Ballmer. Sometimes it matter who you be in the dirt with.
Trying to
Hey
tell you,
man.
yo. People just out here. People
I
just out
I
here, just out here.
I can't listen. I can't cut Dennis the Menace or Kawhi no credit because to me, underhanded is underhanded. Now, if you get it by griff, you get it by griff. But they tell me you reap what you sow, and baby, that boy Kawhi can't stay healthy. So y'all already been reaping what you was trying to sow. Be careful.
Yeah.
Hey man. Hey, he said he out here in these streets. Dennis the Menace gonna get it done. So hey man, Kawhi may still end up somewhere else at the end of the day if they don't find anything. You know what I mean?
He be in the Hall of Fame. We see him, man. I guess.
We- we- well, yeah, we probably will. Outside of that, so did y'all hear about this this billionaire? Durante.
I don't know what happened.
Okay. Did y'all hear about this billionaire dude that divorced his wife and he offered this woman $735 million and she said that is not enough. She said that she want that
Uh-huh.
6.2 billion.
She want what?
She want that 6.2 billion, which apparently is approximately 35% stake in his accumulated wealth.
Who is high?
Hey man, and what that woman say she entitled to, and that's what she want, and she does not want to accept the apparently tax free divorce settlement of $735 million.
Hey, what state she live in?
This state is happening. This case is happening in New Jersey, I do believe.
If she go to Ohio, Florida, um, who else don't got state tax? Pretty much she better just suck it up.
Well, that's the thing. He trying to give it to her tax free already.
No, he need to.
What?
Brand said. No, Brand, I don't like this. I don't like come here. Hey, come to the mound.
I'm over here. What you want? I have my glove upstairs. Well, hold on. Hold on. I got a glove of a type. Hold on. What you want, man? What you want? What you want?
Is this real?
I mean, the man said it, so I mean, I guess it's real. I got some questions, but I mean, I don't know. I mean,
All
this
right.
is yeah.
All right, you go. You
The,
go
the
first.
man
You go
name
first.
is his name is John Overdeck. If y'all want to look this up, chat anybody, his name is John Overdeck. Like I said,
He
he
over
offered his
his head.
wife, huh?
He over his head.
What do you mean? I mean,
Oh,
he's.
okay.
I mean, you know what I'm saying. So he offered the lady 735. You know what? Hey, by the way, so it's $735 million. Since she won't take it, and you just willing to give it out, you can distribute amongst the hosts of the experts about the podcast, and we'll gladly make do with that and make some
Hey, can I
things
ask a
happen.
question?
This
Did
is just
you did
free
you say
money.
that? Did you say that in plural or?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, all
We
of
all
us.
getting the cut. Yeah, we all getting the cut.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
Durante, that
Hey,
much
what?
money? Hold on. I'm gonna speak for Wesley. I can't speak for you. Well, I'm gonna speak for you too, Durante. They write out a check to us for that. We first off, the first thing we're gonna do, this gonna be our day job. That's one. And Durante, some
I'll
kind
be
of way
on
we
time, bro. If y'all pay me that much, I'll be on time.
hey,
God, dog.
and we will mount. I know, Brother Byron, we will mount a rescue, but we will go physically because we had the money then, so we can hire some top men to go with us.
So
Amen.
we can go physically.
Hey, we gonna go get him. He got to come back. Hey, we got to come back. We got paper over here, Mr. CEO. You got to be here because we got the paper now.
The
Let's go.
first thing we doing, no, the second thing we doing, we taking over first take. Ain't no way we taking over first take. I'm tired of looking at Dan Orlowski. We'll come back to that later, but we taking over
Man,
first take.
this man is yeah. Orlowski's insane. About since we here, you brought us here. Stephen A. Smith about getting on my last nerve, brother. I'm trying.
We taking over him. We gonna just take over his show. We gonna name it DW Paris.
Cause I mean, how you gonna get the thumbs down thing for being disparaging the black women, and then go on a show and let them be disparaging the black women, and then you come in and speak about it, sir? You are outrageous. You are out of line. But anyway, that's not here nor there. Because we were talking about something else. Holly said, nah, that woman crazy. I would just take what he offered unless she's meaning she helped him earn them billions then.
That's why I
Then
was saying he crazy because
that's
I'm
my
like,
question.
bro, why? Just at that point, all right, bet and keep it moving. You don't want this? Okay, we'll play figure the frick out. Like
Well, I mean,
what?
that's what they do. That's what they gonna
I
be
would
doing.
at that point if she greedy.
Yeah, I don't know why you talking about dudes. You the one said no, so now they got to
But
break it out through
when
litigation.
I'm saying this, I wouldn't even be like, all right, well, let's think about something else. Nope, either this or you go sell feet pics. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, no,
Cause
that's good. I mean, she gonna get some because they did get married a long time ago, and they had no prenup, so she gonna get.
Oh, okay. Was he wealthy when they got married?
Oh, I don't know that man history like that.
Oh, because I mean, now listen, I'm gonna be honest, and I will say this. Now, I ain't saying Sister Friend need to come for the Billies like that, but if she helped him build whatever it is that's made him, so you said she came for six, and six is a third. So if he's worth 18 to 20 billion dollars, um, and he started with nothing, and she helped him build an empire, I could see that. That would be a fair. Now he might not like it, and I recognize that. But technically, legally, by the law, if she helped him build it, she could potentially be entitled up to half that. So six
Mm.
is a bargain on nine, West. If that's the math, I mean, now I'm
I
not
mean,
saying.
she wants 30. Basically, she wants 35%. She wants 35% stake in his accumulated wealth is what she wants, which
I mean,
which comes to 6.2 billion.
okay, so yeah, that's one. But okay, fine. Still, it's the same math. So I mean, if she helped him build it, I can see why she want a bigger chunk. Like think about it like this: I see the dollars and cents, I see the greed, but put that aside for a moment. If you helped him build it, because if you flip the genders, if this is a woman who built a company from the ground up, she's married to a husband, husband's helping out, he's working with the company, okay?
I
He
mean,
does stuff to
you can flip the gender, the animal. I mean, shoot, you
no,
give me
but what I'm saying,
give me
no, hold on,
700.
but hold on though, but that yes, but no, West, because
what?
hold on, on
Yeah,
principle,
how?
y'all just think it right, but on principle, right? But you're
Mm-hmm.
thinking about it wrong. And this, we had this conversation about the thing at the job too. I know my worth, right? So look at it from the other side, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say all them long nights he couldn't figure out stuff. You was coming up with solutions all along the way, sometimes making him hundreds of millions of dollars. You helping, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sure, right now you're the beneficiary of the wealth because you're married to him, but he done showed off or whatever y'all different differences are. Y'all going y'all separate ways, but you still help pour into the business, right? Okay. If that is the case, and he had nothing when he came together with you, and y'all leaving, and it, you would be basically saying, okay, half of. So think about it like a real house. I got a house, I got a wife, we got two cars, all the stuff we own together. I before I married my wife, I had nothing. Okay, it would be insulting to offer my wife, which obviously I hope I never have to do this, but it would be insulting to offer a person I said I loved at some point. Oh, I'll give you $50,000, okay, but the other, $500,000, I'm just making some stuff up. That's all me. So I'm gonna give you this 50. I'm gonna give you this, and I know the math is a little bit bigger, Wes, but I'm
I
gonna
get
give you
what you're
this
saying though.
50, and you're gonna take this. And I know the numbers are sheerly large because 700 some million to you and me. She's married to a man and she's got a custom in a life where her bank account got billions. She has access to billions. And if she helped build it, I'm not saying that she's right for being greedy, and I'm not saying that 3/4 of a billion dollars isn't a something. Yes, to me it would be something fantastic. But if I'm already currently half of 18 billion, this is an insult. Now, I'm not saying it's right or fair, and I'm not saying it ain't greedy on some level from a regular person perspective. But I'm saying if you make them numbers be different numbers, you're gonna feel some type of way. It's kind of an insult to her for him to offer it that way. That's just my 2 cents. I'm not saying it's right.
I hear you, Brent. I hear you. I hear you, and I can understand access. Access is an interesting word there. 'Cause you got access to billions, but you can't spend billions. You know what I mean? I
I mean,
don't
but
really,
that's
I don't really think you can spend 735 million.
but that statement would be true for the billionaire that's accumulated wealth. So that we're talking a different
I
thing.
mean, I got that's a whole nother problem because that goes back to rich people being taxed properly, and that's a whole nother problem that apparently people don't want to attack. They only want to let them pay like crazy small percentages of what they do, because once you get the tax laws and get to a certain number, everything drops off. But that's not here nor there. That's something that we should talk about. This divorce stuff, that's a little messy, and I guess she won what she won't, but that's crazy work to be $735 million. Go, like I said, hey brother man, what your name is again? Overdeck, Mr. Overdeck. What your first name is again? John Overdeck, sir. 735 million. You got it out on the table. Don't put it back on the table. Experts about nothing. It's podcast. It's us. And it's one other person. You send that money over here, and we make something shake with it. I guarantee you, make something shake with it. Let me tell you. So, come holler at us. Our email is in the description. Uh, we'll do something with it. That's all I can tell you about it. We'll do something with it. What Kevin said? He said, look, a woman in the ATL won a lottery, didn't tell her husband and wanted a divorce. Husband found out, brought it up in the divorce. Judge did what? Judge awarded the ex all the money. Man, first of all, fire that judge. That is ridiculousness.
Hey, yo.
What? It's, y'all heard what y'all heard when I just read? This is crazy work. What y'all think about that?
No, I mean, no, hold on. No, it ain't crazy work. It's
What?
different when you, Wes, you took a vow to, I'm gonna just tell you like this. You took a vow to a person.
Uh-huh.
If we weren't already on getting a divorce, right? And my wife decided came into money, whether it's the lottery, something, and she decided she did not like me when we were regular middle class people.
Right.
But now that she got $100 billion, she don't need me no more. I've become disposable.
Right. I follow you.
Okay. I've done nothing wrong. I haven't cheated. And let's just assume I don't know this, but let's assume I haven't cheated on. I've done her no wrong, no ill, no harm. She just decided she got money and she got brand new. And she divorced me so she could keep her money because she didn't think I was.
I follow you still.
It's a financial lie of deception so that you could be greedy, and you broke the marriage because of money. It wasn't that I was philandering. Think about what Kelvin said. If Kelvin's facts are all straightforward.
I mean, I'm still following you so far. You about to lose me, but keep on going. Keep on.
Well, no, I'm not losing you. But what it is it's the morality piece. That's messed up, Wes. Like literally that. If it was the other way, I would still be like, yeah, no, that's just desserts. You reap what you sow. She tried to be shady and shisty and grifty because she got a little paper. She got in court, and all the husband said was, hey, she hit the lottery ticket. The judge said, oh, ma'am, you didn't include that in your disclosures. Oh, so you want to hide stuff. You want to be dishonest. Well, guess what? You don't have them now because you're going to have to give that man that money.
That's where you lost me. Now I'm in Botswana and you somewhere else. What? No, absolutely not. That is insane. That is insane.
Well, maybe I take my marriage vows differently, Wes. Maybe,
I get the marriage vows, Brand. I get it. But everything, and I get it.
No, but Wes, but it's
all
it's
the
so
money.
Much, if you are okay, if you cheat on a woman as a man, right? The court will say, hey, you required to give her X amount of things, right? And sometimes if you're real bad, they'll take you to the cleaners, okay? You are the offending party. If you only drop me off, because again, you only dropped me because you got rich. You didn't drop me because I did nothing to you. If you were still as less financially efficient as we were 2 weeks ago, we would still be married today. The only thing that's changed is you hit the lotto numbers. That's a terrible way to fracture what is essentially a covenant bond. And I'm gonna just tell you, Wes, yeah. On the one hand, I can see why you would feel slighted if you're the person, but you know what? If you don't do dirt, and Wes, you cannot say that's not dirt. If you don't do dirt, you won't necessarily always get punished for it. But if you try to be slick, you try to be shady, you try to cut corners, you might not always get caught. But the one thing the old folks used to tell me is after a while, the cover gonna get too short. So just desserts.
Now. This is all factual. Now, this is coming from the place of a good marriage. You have a good marriage. But what if this won't that? You know what I'm saying? And and
Then
and
she shouldn't
you
have lied. Then she shouldn't have lied. You be honest. You be honest to the court. You might not tell him, but you come up to say, "Hey, I had to win a lottery ticket, but this man been beating on me or whatever he's done." You do not. One of the things I say at the job, Wes, I tell the people, you don't let other people tell your story. You don't leave facts out that let people craft a narrative. I don't know all the details, and I didn't
yeah.
mean to cut you off, Wes,
Man,
but
you good, you good.
it sounds like to me there is deception afoot. Now, if she was a woman that had been harmed in some way, I would have to imagine any judge with good sense. If a woman came to him and could honestly say to him, hey, like, hey, we pull records, we see maybe she called 2 or 3 times domestic stuff. That's different, and that would be taken into consideration. I could see that. But Wes, if all it was, and again, I'm assuming the judge had to look at it. If all it was, hey, up to 2 weeks ago, 6 months ago, y'all were fine, y'all were together, there wasn't no fracture, no nothing. She just want to hit the lottery ticket and dumped you. Yeah, that's crazy. Because that'd be crazy if it's a man. If a man did that to a woman, I'm gonna call him trash, just like I'm saying the lady trash. Now, to your point, if people are being misused, abused, things like that, you're not really together, you're just legally married, but you're living apart, stuff like that, then yes, that's different. And then I think it's obviously we should be taken into consideration. But if we cohabitating, we doing all the things that grown people do in a marriage, and then you drop me because you rich, that's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I get that part, but all my money, that's crazy work.
Well, Wes, you wouldn't do nothing unscrupulous like that. You would be honest,
But what,
unless
what,
you was.
what, what's, I mean,
Exactly.
I get
You
that
sit
part.
here like if you gonna sit here and you know what? Nah, I ain't gonna do that.
What?
I was about to put somebody else's business out. I can't do it. But let's put it this way. Stop it.
The camera said, talk your talk. Camera said,
Get back.
camera said, hold
Like,
on, wait a minute. What you got to
he's
say?
like, hold on, let me talk to me. No.
Let me zoom in
First
real
of
quick.
all, y'all being mushy gushy in the freaking comments. Shout out
Oh,
Holly for having a good man. And Kelvin said,
uh,
who paid the dollar? Kelvin, right, who paid the dollar? Like,
only she did.
but I mean, I get where Brett coming from, because at the end of the day, if you sit here and don't tell the person, then you hide it, like he used the example of the ATL, yeah, like it comes back on you. You can't sit here and continue to do dirt like that, especially something like that. Money? Oh, people need money out here too. Hey,
Do
Judge, I need
dirt
all
is
of
a
that.
wild statement, though.
Huh?
I said, do dirt is a wild statement.
I'm talking about in general.
Oh, I
What you
got you. I
mean?
got you. I'm looking up story, trying to find a story. I don't know if I can find it.
Well, and I mean, Durante, like to me, again, if dude is doing something to her, something like that. And Kelvin said, "Who paid the dollar?" Now, Wes, she here's a kicker, Wes. Let's say she used a debit card, and let's say the debit card was attached to the joint checking account. We don't know whose dollar it is. It came out of commingled money. So she physically swiped the card, but if it's the joint account, Wesley, that's legally their money together. She made the purchase, but that'd be no different than me paying the car payment. I paid the car payment, but guess what, baby? Both our names on that and on the bank. We both paid.
Yeah, I can't find a story. I keep the only thing that's pulling up is a
Yeah,
story in
man.
California from
Tell them.
1996.
Mm.
Um, so I don't know. I can't find the Atlanta one, but
Yeah,
this
Bear.
one in
Tell them.
'96, and it seems like something very similar. Maybe it's his story. I don't know. But she won in a group situation. What?
But coming from a person that, piggybacking off of what Mary said, a person that don't got to worry about money, it's crazy. Like, you ain't even got to worry about it. So, this ain't even, you good, Wes. You ain't got to worry about it.
I don't know nothing about none of that. But I mean, I don't know. That's wild me.
Greg said, oh, my bad.
Okay, you got that? No, you got it. You about to read it?
I can't read. Greg said, in this situation, she, the ex wife, falsified court documents by omitting the winnings to conceal it from her ex. She could be jailed for that addition of the monetary loss. So, like, yeah. And
Well,
Just
this
that
coming
woman
from,
out here
I
taking
mean,
that woman out here
somebody
taking major L's, I suppose. I guess.
somebody that's deep, you know what I mean, deep out there. Greg been deep out there since he was 4. He know. He been out. He know. He said, and not in
Ooh.
a bad way. Like I'm just saying, like he know the law. That's all I'm saying. That's what I was getting at. I don't want nobody thinking anything else.
I, I mean, that's the thing. Was like to me, if it wasn't the concealment, I feel different. So she wanted to win a lotto ticket, and she told him, and then the judge awarded to the man, and it's okay. But like, if it was honest conversation, and then they really just fracture, like then I'm with you. I'm like, well, that's a bit excessive, Your Honor. But no, if she's being duplicitous, yeah, no, ma'am, what you doing? Why you lying in court?
Hey, come here. Let me holler at you real quick,
Why
cause
you lying in
Man,
court?
there's a lot
I
of
mean,
some of these, but some of these courts are outrageous. I'm just looking at another case, and this is insane. This dude won a lot in March 2019. The dude won 272 million in the Mega Millions, and that was 5 months after he finalized his divorce from his wife. It did apparently following the divorce, the court ordered dude to pay his ex-wife monthly alimony because of his income difference.
oh, okay. Hmm.
I don't know. I'm just reading random stuff. I'm reading stuff that I don't have knowledge on. So what I just said actually could be incorrect. I'm gonna stop talking about stuff that I'm reading on the internet without good research.
that's your
'Cause
favorite thing to do, huh?
since when?
Hmm?
Since when? That's my favorite.
What?
Anyway, Durante. Um,
Why
what
that? Hey, why did that hurt bad just now? You was ready to fight me. You said since when? I ain't never seen your face turn like that. You want to talk about it?
I do work on this show to have our stories together. I don't know what you talking about. Talking about I
You
do. You
get an
talking about
attitude with me again, I throw a mushroom at your forehead. Don't you ever,
you can't be disrespecting the work I be putting in on this show to get things ready. I be looking into stuff. I mean, most of the time, sometimes I'll pop up with random things, but most time I didn't research this stuff a little bit. I barely gave y'all homework. I gave y'all homework to do, which we'll talk about that in a minute.
Hey, he
Um,
better not. What you just say to me?
but
Hold on. First off, hold on. Teacher.
huh?
Wait.
Mm.
While my assignment was late, teacher, I
No,
did in fact.
but you did it wrong. You didn't need to send it to me. I wanted to keep it to yourself, but it's fine.
Oh, I didn't do my homework.
Like, cause we gonna just
Got
I
it.
just want to we gonna bring up y'all list of people, and we're
Well,
gonna talk about it.
it's fine. You don't know the why, so that's all that matters. It
No,
don't
and it
matter.
doesn't matter because I didn't really read it. I know you sent it to me. I was like, oh, okay, cool. I'm not gonna look
So
at it.
I want to make sure before, because I got two of them in my head.
Uh
I
huh.
don't I don't need it.
All right, but
I don't
before
need
we
it.
do that, I just want to before we even get to that, real quick, I just want to talk to y'all about fashion and why what's going on in the world today. Because
It's gonna
this
be a. Hey, we just gonna skip the quarterback talk tonight. Go ahead.
no, we not. I don't think so. But hold on,
Mm,
man. I was minding my good black business,
there
and
it is.
then I came across Balenciaga, and to me, they selling Walmart and Skechers and shoes, and they charge the
What's going
people
on?
$150.
I just really like. I really second guess coming on this show.
Y'all see this?
Like I'd second guess coming on this show. Like every Tuesday, I look and I say maybe today I'll just take a break and pull a Byron. But when he gets on this show and decides to have food takes and stupid unbranded Kmart style shoes
Look,
on my screen right now, I who
this is what the rich people are buying, sir.
yo, how
Balenciaga.
old are these rich people? 107? Because this is the nursing home tens right here. Nobody is out here wearing this.
Hey, man. I'm just here to report the news. Now they got
Bro,
other.
these right here, I'm not done. These right here are the janitor 12s.
Yeah,
Ain't nobody wearing these.
yeah. They get worse, by the way. They don't get better. They
This ain't
don't get
right.
better.
That's a backwards Nike sign.
I know, right?
With high waters, bro. Get off my phone, bro. This has been the Experts About That podcast. I can't keep living in a world that, bro, I'm Brandon West. He said it's Brandon West. People paying for the name. But facts.
I know it's Brandon, but bro, I'm trying. Look at these ugly slides, bro.
We
You,
we didn't even. Hmm. Wes, I'm gonna just say this: they've been making this stuff forever. You remember? Hey, y'all
Oh,
remember? Y'all remember how? You remember Kanye's hobo line?
absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, why y'all paying $500 for a shirt that got like 16 holes in it, and it looked like you pulled it off the guy that was running away. I mean, I'm just listen. I'm
Hey, it
just
looked like I ain't got no box. It looked like somebody took the shoe and squares it and then said, "Hey, put it in place," and then just laid it down and left it like that. Yo, who my bro? Get off my
Bro,
phone right
these
no,
now.
joints right
Durante.
here, $2,350. Now hold on, what the one? What the ones that I really wanted to show? These, yeah. Look at these bad boy right here.
Hold on, Durante. So Balenciaga just taking shoes. They're not just folding them because that would be too simple. They stand with like a permanent crease, whether it's like right in the arch or just like right here. So what they doing? They folding them and then like putting something heavy on them, like a book or something.
No, Brand,
Bro,
they
am
got
I
they zip up. They got a zipper on them.
I was about to
That's
say,
ex-
am I unzipping my shoe?
They got yeah, they got a zipper on the side. They got a zipper on the front too. But this zipper right there, the zipper right here. I think you can zip these shoes up.
This called a pocket sneaker. These jumps, bro, get man, this is not real. This ain't real. Like
But
nobody's like
Durante,
it's
they had a
people out
discount
here
though.
wearing this.
They
Shut
they
up,
they only
Wes.
$595.
Wes, shut up, Wes. I
Yeah.
promise you,
Hey,
I'm
hey,
tempted
talk
to
to your
leave
boy
my
Mike though. He might, he like ugly shoes. Talk to
this
him.
L. Don't do that,
Hey.
bro. These look like this, bro. What are these? Are these boots?
They knit sneakers apparently. Recycled Speed 2.0 recycled knit sneaker.
I
Amen.
do remember that. Bro, why was I listening to a song? I couldn't think of the song earlier. Speaking of Gucci, this off subject. We'll get back to it because I'm
Yeah.
about to roast. Is that a black dude wearing that? I need him to do better.
A lot of black dudes
Um,
wear this stuff. Yeah, it's how it starts.
bro,
There you go.
these right here ain't even. These boots ain't even made for snow. They
Bro.
barely made for They barely made for grass. This who who rocking this?
Hey man, they got your jean on jean boots, man. Your jean on jean combat strike boots,
Bro,
$1,490.
these just Balenciaga need to stop. They got the idea. These the Goodwill 10s. Ain't nobody wearing these, bro.
Hey,
Anyway,
Look at wait. What's going on with this Venom lace up? You halfway on the ground, like you're tilted forward. How you got the inverse Carolina lean on a boot?
hey man.
Carolina lean is crazy. They do though. Like it's almost like slightly like this. Like
Yeah, you leaning forward. You Michael Jackson. You leaning forward.
them Jones the hey, they got the boot leaning like Ti's hat going forward. Like they're Jones like this.
Boy, these things ain't gonna do nothing but break some ankles, boy. I tell you what.
No, like
Ooh-wee.
bro. It's people really paying for this shit, isn't it too?
That's why I wanted to bring this up, man. This is outrageous. I ain't gonna scroll down no more on the page. I don't know what else down
Hey,
there.
hold on. Go back to the nope. We gonna
Oh,
go back to them sugar daddy sixes. I need
hold
right there
on.
the combat strike.
These?
Go back to the combat. The boots. Go all
They
the way
all
down.
combat strikes.
Right there. That one.
This one?
There's no shot. Those look like those the same color as the grandma candy right there. Ain't nobody buying these jumps, bro.
Hey man. Hey man.
Them just the caramel force. I ain't
It's some people out here that might do something with these right here. They're like, I got an idea.
bro, it look, bro, don't I'm telling you, you can go to Goodwill and make the same type of shoe out of the material in there. I'm so serious. Y'all laughing? I'm being dead serious. Dog, this ain't real. Go back up to the A66. I need to
I have lived long enough that the off-brand store brand
This way?
right there.
terrible that the off-brand store brand terrible brand's soul has now been attached to a shoe that they selling for thousands of dollars. This might be the most diabolical piece of work we've seen in quite some time.
Like, you know, in the Bible it talks about being deceived. People deceived by looking at this and thinking this is fashion. I'm so hey, I
Hmm.
man.
Durante, what the Bible say? They traded the truth for a lie.
They traded
Hey man, I'm just telling you. I just wanted to bring it. You thought I was bringing some trash. Nah,
You
Balenciaga.
did.
I see.
You bought me trash bags. Like I can go in the kitchen right now and put laces between the trash bags and make this bullish. Like no,
Well, I don't know. Let me scroll some further. I might be able to find you some trash bags. What else they got on here?
they got a trash bag in here. Wesley, I'm not. Yo, hey,
I wouldn't put it past them, bro. I ain't gonna nah. I ain't run out yet. Hold on.
go back. We ain't about to go
Ooh-wee, these some
past.
ugly shoes.
Hey, go back up to the right there, the belt mule. Hey, you know that people be making fun. They be like, "Oh yeah, you got the Jesus." So Jesus wouldn't put his feet in these. There's no way.
$950.
There's no way for three. Yo, I can get three leather belts and a vanilla wafer and make that same daggone shoe.
For way cheaper. Oh, what these? Oh, okay. So you can get Balenciaga written on a piece of tape, and that's how much? Oh, $450. See, that's a discount. You know, they got that on discount for you. Yeah,
Them just probably ain't even comfortable.
probably not. But I don't know. Hey, shout out Balenciaga. Yeah, and what y'all doing? Hey, man, if you can make them buy it, hey, sell it to them. That's about all I can tell you. Cause, woo wee, boy, I tell you, these look like some
The
Payless
blue ones
shoes
right
right
there,
here.
the blue
Now,
ones. It looked like they took the same coloring from the blue raspberry Jolly Rancher and put in there.
these right here, I don't know. These ones right here, I don't know. I don't know.
You
I
don't know
would pay
about
nine
what?
hundred $95 for them, but they might be okay in a different color.
That's $1,000 running shoe is diabolical,
No, not the shoe. I'm talking about
disgusting.
these over here. I'm talking about
No,
these.
but I'm looking at it says runner. Go
Oh,
go
this,
right.
yeah, yeah.
Stop moving.
Sorry.
Bro, that's a running shoe. And they got the audacity to put that bro. I don't even want to run, bro. I don't even want to spend to $100. I want to put it into a shoe.
Shoo-wee. Hey, hey.
He said, hey, Greg said those look like the shoes.
Oh yeah, I got to get back to the chat. We're gonna leave this alone. I got to get back to the chat, see what y'all talk about over here. So let me get this on up off the screen real quick.
I just everybody in chat, I want y'all to know I never if y'all ever in y'all life fix y'all lips and say I want Balenciagas, I might disown y'all.
Yeah, I think Durante mentioned this earlier. Kelvin said it's Brandon. People pay for the name, they pay for the ugly. Uh, and then Holly said if they buying them ugly Yeezys, they probably buying these too. That's what I was trying to tell Durante about Mike, but he ain't want to hear me. Uh, Kelvin said the janitor 12 still make them J's.
Ain't lying though. It makes sense. It makes sense.
He said, "Man, I remember Gucci came out with a do rag and called it a hair saver and was selling them for $1,500. Mm. Whoo, that's crazy." Holly said, "Them boots look like horse hoof shoes," and they do. And then Greg said, "They look like shoes that Granny from the Beverly Hillbillies wore." Woo wee. Yeah, Brand. Yeah, fashion.
Interesting.
And I might bring y'all some more fashion next week to give y'all some more tomfoolery because
Wes,
boy,
I'm not coming on the show
woo-wee.
next week. I'm just not. I'm
but
not coming on
but
the show next week.
but all right. So a couple weeks ago, we reviewed the list that was provided by Bleacher Report for their quarterbacks, and so I said that I wanted to get from my co-host their list of the top five quarterbacks. We're not gonna go deep into the 20s like they did, which I think they went to the 30s or whatever, maybe even the 40s, because they included quarterbacks that are backups and stuff. But anyway, I wanted to get from my co-host and Chad, if y'all want to get in on this too, y'all do so as well. But yeah, I wanted to get the top five quarterbacks, and I'll start with Byron since he's not here. Um, he stipulated because y'all know how Byron did. He said overall with win percentage because Byron. And he said Mahomes, Hurts, Stafford, Allen, and Dak.
Mm.
So That is what the great Byron has on the plate for y'all. So I want to get let's
He
go. I'll go Durante,
he said Mahomes,
Hurts,
Hurts,
Stafford,
Stafford,
Josh
Dak,
Allen.
Josh Allen, Dak. And this win percentage for like their career.
I don't know. This is what the man gave me. I asked him
But
for a
this is
list.
why I specified. I said, "What are we doing? Are we doing overall from last year? Or are
I
we
want
doing
overall
overall
for this
from
year, starting this year, quarterbacks is what I
starting
want.
this year?" But okay, what we feel like because I can do it off the top of my head. But what I'm asking is, are we doing it going into the season from how they played last year, or just
Durante, before Wes
Into
answers
the
that,
season. Oh, go ahead, Brent.
well, I'll tell you how I answered it because my answers ain't gonna change because these is my prepared remarks. They is what they is. Byron logic be what it may be. Okay,
Yes, that's what it should be.
okay.
Keep your answers as
I
they are.
looked at I looked at how they finished last season,
okay?
statistically and record wise together, along with the least amount of turnovers. You need to be able to score, but you can't turn the ball over because that's efficiency. So I
Okay.
looked at those components and said, as last year ended, and as we look forward into this year, who are the top five quarterbacks basically based off last year coming into this season with their resume of work for last year?
I just looked at Brent's list. Oh, this gonna be good.
Go,
I don't think none of y'all's list is gonna match at all. Uh, uh,
I'm
huh.
go.
Well, that's fine. Oh,
No,
you
I
want
want
me to?
Durante. Come on with your list.
Oh, you want me to be okay? All right. Going into the season, based off of the last previous years, is how I'm
Mhm.
going. Not win
Just fine.
percentage, just
Just
got it.
fine. Just
Cool.
meet what you got.
All right. Based on the last previous years, everything. Uh, I don't got an order because I can't do it. Because y'all go, I can't do an
Mhm.
order. I can't do an order.
See, this
Do
is
you
what
want me
happened in
to
my
or no?
English class. I didn't I didn't do my homework. It just showed up. You know. Anyway,
Because I asked the question, it wasn't specified. So I'm giving you
I
seven
gave.
different.
He was like, "Oh, okay."
You're gonna eat a mushroom before it's all said and done. I'm gonna
You asked the question, and I gave you an answer. I know I did.
got it. Lamar Jack. Okay, nah, I gotta do an order. Pat, Lamar. Oh, I can't believe I'm saying this. I'll do the order later.
Okay.
Pat, Lamar, Dak, Hurts. That is gonna hurt. I can't do it.
That's crazy.
Pat Lamar, Dak Hurts. It's supposed to be fine.
I know. I'm torn.
Well, I mean, I
Sam Darnold.
assume. Oh,
Oh,
That's based off that again, based off last year.
okay. All
okay.
right.
Yeah. I love that our list don't match. Well, I didn't make a list because
Based off
I
last
was
year. Based
than
off
Byron.
last year.
That was my plan anyway.
And the only
But
reason I gave it to Dak
Oh,
just because of how he played, because he
hey,
was hot.
this man is moonlighting as okay, ST. Okay, ST. Give me an assignment, then yo. Okay, I got you. Anyway, that's not here nor there. Durante, what were you saying, sir? I'm sorry. Wes,
No, you
Wes,
good.
what?
trying to be a host over here, man. I'm trying to make some stuff shake.
Diabolical. Durante, what you got?
I can't stand him, bro. That's childish, bro.
That's child. Okay, sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
he terrible, bro. No, I don't even care no more. He said I ain't do my
Okay.
homework, but I'm trying to give you an answer based off where. And then this nigga Byron come and said win percentage. So I'm like, okay, so what are we doing? You was like, I'll give you an answer. I'm like, well,
I gave you the answer that he gave me.
Well, all right.
I might
Let
remix
me.
it.
Oh, well, that's cool. Let me run through my list, and I have explanations about why, and I have explanations about why certain people are not
Yeah,
in
I
said
want
list.
to hear that last one that you got on here. I want to hear that one.
Oh, number five? Or you mean the
Yeah,
honorable mentions?
the number five.
Okay, yeah. I
I
mean,
mean,
that's easy enough. Okay.
go on, give your whole list first
Yes,
so that the
I
chat
am. I
got you,
am. I am.
and
I
then
am. I am.
give your explanation.
And this is not really in a particular order. I numbered them so I could keep track, but not really in a particular order.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
yeah, not in a particular order. Stafford, Allen, Hurts, Williams, Knicks.
No. Hold on. I gotta hear it.
Set up
I
so
sat up. I didn't sit up for any bad reason. Stafford
Yeah.
and I pulled. That's why I said the N one. I was like I should put Stafford there. That's why I was like Sam Darnold, but I was like nah. Stafford just won MVP. So this is why I say I'm gonna remix it. I'm pulling honorable mention Sam Darnold because he won the Super Bowl last year.
Oh,
I
I'm
gotta give
sorry.
it to
I'm
him.
sorry. I forgot my honorable mentions. Honorable mentions because they the same cat. Jared Goff and Dak Prescott. That's my number 6. They the same dude. And literally drafted the same year. And last year had almost similar identical stats. Although obviously Detroit had a better record. But that's not here nor there. But anyway, go ahead, Durante.
All right. I'd replace. I'm replacing. Uh, I'm replacing Sam with Dak and then moving Stafford in. I only named Dak just because of how he still balled out last year. I can't take that away from him, but he had nothing to show for it. Numbers wise, great. Hurts, same thing. Numbers wise, great. Then I'm like, Dad, I forgot the MVP. Oh, my fault, yo. I forgot the MVP. But the only reason I edged them is because I said Sam Darnold. So I'm like, gotta bring the MVP in. So I gotta give it to Stafford. Pat is just Pat, but he was injured last year. But it's Pat Mahomes. You can't. It's almost like you can't not put him in. But at the same time, if we're going off of how he did last year, he wouldn't be in that necessarily. But going into this year, it's Pat Mahomes. Lamar gets too much hate for the fact that he still carries the team and doesn't have that many turnovers that people don't even realize. He don't carry a lot of turnovers like people think he does.
I
Josh
agree
didn't
with
get it
that.
because he's a turnover because he just turns over and he can't perform in the playoffs. You know what I mean? Same thing. Everybody's gonna blame Jalen for not performing, but again, he's better than you. He's your favorite quarterback. So it's cool. Um, but yeah, and then Stafford got MVP because we saw what he did. That's why I did what I did. So now let's get back to you, nigga. Um, say it one more time. Because Bo Nix was fifth. We're gonna come back to that.
You was
Say it one
fifth.
more
Okay.
time.
Go Knicks is fifth.
So Stafford. So we're that's a push.
Yeah, we
All
in
right.
there.
Josh Allen.
Preach. Whoa.
Okay.
Yeah, preach. I understand. it.
Jalen Hurts.
All right, yeah. I love you.
Caleb Williams.
All right.
And then
Ah,
Bo Nix, but which I'll explain in a second. But and Bo Nix. But
can you
and I
explain?
was
Can you explain Caleb? And the reason why I want an explanation for Caleb, and
uh-huh.
this is not. I'll tell you why I feel I like
Mm-hmm.
him there, but not for me. But I like him there, and I don't mind people putting him there.
Mm-hmm.
I just hate how they are making it seem like he's done a lot. But for the years that he has coming to him, he continues to develop. He's going to be a quarterback you're going to talk about for years. The way he played last year, I can't take away from it. I can't.
Right.
Can't play
Right.
decently, bro.
Right.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I understand it, but tell me your why. That's what I want to know. Tell me your why.
Okay.
We'll come to
Stafford.
Bo Nix in a second.
Stafford. The man threw for almost 5,000 yards. The man had like almost
I ain't
50
worried about
tutties.
yeah.
Oh, you ain't, you just want Bo Nix. You don't care. Oh, or Caleb. Caleb. Okay,
I want
Caleb.
Caleb and Bo. I understand the staff.
Okay.
I
So
understand the Hurts. I understand now.
I didn't just look at passing tutties because that'd be too simple. I wanted to see how often are you scoring, period. I don't care how you score. How do you score? All right. Caleb
Mm.
Williams didn't give you a ton of rushing, but he gave you 30 touchdowns, right? All right. If I look at Jalen Hurts, he had 25 passing touchdowns and 8 rushing touchdowns, right? So you do the math on that, right? That's 33. Okay. Caleb Williams is at 30 touchdowns. He's only 3 behind Jalen. That's a Super Bowl winning quarterback and a person that's played in 2 Super Bowls. Okay. So that puts him in tier with him. They also won 11 games last year. Remember, we talking about last year was sort of like, okay, going into the season, looking back at last year, Jalen was 11-5, Caleb was 11-6. I'm just saying, like, like I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay. So now, could the tape come out on Caleb and be different? Yes. I didn't put Pat in because Pat, in addition to Pat being hurt, Pat is also coming back from injury. We think that he'll be the same Patrick Mahomes, but we don't know that. So I couldn't put him there. Lamar's got a lot of challenges, not because of his skill, but because he's got a new head coach. They got a new system. And Derrick Henry is not the Derrick Henry we used to know. And he also, if we look back at last season, using that as the preposition for this season, in the games in which Lamar Jackson actually played, not being hurt, but actually fully played, Lamar Jackson had a losing record last year. And I'm not saying the turnovers are him, and I'm not saying everything is on him, but the name of the game is to win. And that's the one thing he didn't do. And that's why Dak is not in my top five, because on a statistic level, Dak should be a top 3 quarterback just on production, like what he did, the yardage and all that.
Yeah.
But the problem is number 4 won't win the games I need him to win, so he can't get there. Jared Goff the same way. This man have been in the Super Bowl. But Jared Goff, when the moment gets too bright, bless his whole heart, he's so talented, he turns back into a pumpkin. And so just like number 4, I can't trust him to actually consistently win games, but statistically he can sling the rock, and Detroit has him in a great system where he can do so. Bo Nix gets in the conversation because Bo Nix had 30 touchdowns combined. He had 5 rushing, 25 through the air. He threw for like 4,300 yards. Obviously, the record is what it is now. I know the defense helped that, and they had a running game, so I know that's like that. But he also threw a lot more passes than some of his counterparts. Now, am I the biggest fan of Bo Nix? Not really, but based on the year, the team that he had, and what he accomplished, and I would argue if he doesn't get hurt, we don't know what the Super Bowl might have been. So, like, I look at stuff like that because that matters. If he's healthy, and I know it's a little bit different from Pat because Pat had a kind of a longer debilitating injury that you had to recover from. But that being said, Pat, we didn't see him at the tail end of the season, and when we did see him, they weren't playing inspired football. No offense to Patrick Mahomes, and it's not on him. So that's why they're not there. I even looked at Sam Darnold, but Sam Darnold has some question marks around him. I do have him like a top 10. So unlike my man's, I got some respect for the man that's the defending champ, but like his stats don't match up with these fellas, and it don't match up with the two folks I said the same, which is Jared Goff and Dak Prescott. All of us could agree, no offense to Sam Darnold, I think he's a great quarterback. Well, y'all might not give me Bo Nix, but these other names y'all will give me on a given day is probably better than Sam Darnold unless situations come up.
I never said I wouldn't give you Bo Nix. I was just really surprised that I heard Bo Nix in a top 5 for somebody. So I was like, I need to know about this Bo Nix. But Kelvin,
let's get to this Denver fan talking. Let's talk about it now.
No, Kelvin. I think I had Bo Nix in one of my fancies last year, so I'm not gonna be mad.
And Kelvin landed where I did. Like I said, he helped.
He's biased though. Let's remember this.
I mean, he is biased, right. But I mean, I know he roots for them. I know that's his squad. But that being said, I ain't got no dog in the hunt. It didn't matter who won the AFC. I was like, if Bo Nix is healthy, I was like, well, as soon as I was like, oh, that's it. I said, Denver might got a shot, but then if they get there, it ain't gonna matter because. So I was like, I'm telling you, I think you'd had a different look at Super Bowl.
Well, real quick, can we do so we can make Westfield included? Can we do the bottom 5 of quarterbacks?
You know what? What time is it? It's about time. It's the Express About Nothing podcast. It show you it's 10:46, ain't it? This man's outrageous. What is this? Sir, what?
No, I just want you to feel included so we can do the bottom 5. Like we'll do the bottom 5 quarterbacks. So for me, it's
Express About Nothing podcast. Devontae, close out, brother. What you want?
All right, I'm gonna close out. So it's the Cardinals quarterback, Jacoby Brissett. Then we'll do whoever starts for Cleveland, and then all 3 quarterbacks on the Cardinals. So that's the bottom 5. I mean, on the Jets, that's the bottom 5 right there. Just want to get that out the way. So Westfield's included. And at least you got 3 people in the top 32.
So you went from being the Cardinals, which okay. Then you turned the Cardinals into the Jets. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I said Cardinals. I said Jacoby, but then I said I included you with the 3 quarter. Hey, look.
You couldn't even get the joke off right. It's okay. Y'all close us out though. It's all right.
No, what you can't get off that hat because that's the same hat you had on last week and it's been stuck to your wide head. Y'all be safe. Shut up. Shut up. Y'all be safe. Stay out of trouble. Are we closed out for real?
Yeah. We're
gonna all right, bet. My fault. All right, y'all be safe out here. I know I apologize for being late, but y'all love me anyway. But one thing y'all should love is these hoodies that's coming out for Big Dogs Only. I don't have a hoodie, but I'm gonna show you what the brand is. Big Dogs Only. Y'all shop it.
Where my stuff?
Hey, check out a hat. The knitted caps coming through. Shout out my boy Byron with his it depends on if they got the right shoes on, top five. But y'all know we love him. Y'all know we love Byron. But y'all shop Big Dogs Only. Don't ask for a discount. Just go on there, get some merch, help the boy out. Um, and y'all be safe out here with that. Because I know he'll say something like that. Brent, what you got?
Hey man, see something, say something. Check out Gifted Hands. If you're listening and not watching, Gifted Hands 08 on Instagram, link to the website's in the bio. Get your custom decor created, your item, get your event plan, your charcuterie, whatever you imagine, whatever you dream of. Let us make that a reality for you. Fall is upon us. I know it's still hot out there, but we're almost to September. And so with that comes all of the fall festivities. Let us plan an event for you. Let us see if we can get you some charcuterie to set the mood for your fall night in. But whatever we can do, let us help you. And also, shout out to Greg and Keisha for hooking the boy up with some things. They made this right here possible. Your boyfriend to cut up when he go to down there a little later this year.
Y'all be sure to check out Gifted Hands.
Yeah, y'all be sure to check out Gift the Hand. My fault. Y'all check out Gift the Hands. My bad, because I'm looking at the time and I don't know how to say. How do you say 10 JD 0? Like how do you say that without saying the how you say it without saying the five? I'm trying to be respectful out here.
How I turn you off again?
So Durante, if I do this, will my hand turn into the letters? Like, do I have
It's like you start with five and then you go like this.
right? Look, you throw a nickel on the counter. Thomas Jefferson turn into my man's. Hey, Abe ain't on the $5 bill no more. That's your boy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. Hey,
All
what
right,
that
my
man
fault,
listen.
y'all. My fault. I couldn't let that one slide. I'm sorry, brother.
Hey,
That's why I
yo.
paused for a second. I was like, how am I gonna say this? I say, hey. All right, but for real, y'all be safe out here. My name's Durante D Brame 11, whatever you want to call me. My cash app is RAKIM 11. Y'all send $5 there because I need it. But you send me your cash app, I'll send you some money to get some shower stuff because y'all need to bathe. I smelled somebody today. No, I ain't gonna get into it. Y'all be safe. Just take showers. Just take showers.
Hey,
All
hey,
right.
hey, hey,
Take showers and
Devontae,
brush your
that
teeth.
that
Brush your teeth
humidity getting them,
because
brother. That humidity getting them. They out here sweating at a high level. They walk outside and it's just soap. So
yeah, I
you know,
sweat easily, but I try to make sure I take a shower when I get to the crib. I take a shower in the morning. Like y'all walk. I see y'all's addresses when y'all come in to get hot. You know what? Never mind. It's all right. Y'all just brush your teeth, wash your butt, and read your Bibles, pray, and hydrate. I'm mad again.
wonderful. All right, well, Devontae, we appreciate you. We're sorry that your senses were impacted so poorly by all the ones that are out here perspiring at a high rate and carrying funk at an even higher level. I hope that they get it together. They take your advice. They get some soap and some water, and then those of y'all that ain't out here washing y'all behinds and stuff and doing single swipes and things. I hope y'all get that together too. This is not the time. It is it
He
is
said it like it was. This is not the time.
it is
Yeah.
serious out here right now.
Well,
The
I
weather's
pray there
attacking.
never. I pray there never be a time. But continue.
Yeah, well, this is true. But this is absolutely not the time. This is the worst time to participate in those unhygienist activities, if you will. It is it's bad out here. It's rough out here. You know what I mean? If one would say it's hard out here for a pimp, y'all got to calm down. Shout out Memphis. Anyway, this has been the Experts About Nothing podcast. I've been your host Wesley, and we are out.
Y'all be safe.